I'm game.
What's good, Kagi, and what's good, YouTube? It's your boy SPG, back with another banger video again. And here today we're gonna be talking about Super Saiyan God Shallot. All right. So if you guys didn't know, a maintenance notice has just been posted, right? When I first logged into the game, right, I seen all this dry stuff, right? Everything was dry until a few hours later in the day. They didn't post it right away when I logged in. This was like posted I don't know, some hours ago. And they finally give us a notice about maintenance. And what's gonna be going under maintenance is shop, summons, and PvP. There's no story, guys. No story mode being implemented. No new chapters. Meaning that Super Saiyan God Shallot is not coming tomorrow, as we all would have thought. So within the summon section, right? I was scrolling through. I was looking at what banners could be leaving, what banners could be coming. And the thing is, none of these banners are leaving. The step up banners are not changing into normal banners anytime soon, right? So I remember now, Zenkai Trunks. Legends Road Trunks is getting his Zenkai Awakening, right? So that would mean that his banner should obviously be coming out, because it's going to be the same way that they did Kid Goku's Zenkai Awakening. It's all going to be done through co-op. You know that, right? Because as you guys know, there's 11 hours left for co-op. Only 11 hours. And the time interval between 11 hours and the maintenance time, it's pretty much the same. So that time the co-op leaves, the shop will be done with maintenance, the summon will be done with maintenance, and PvP will be done with maintenance, right? So all of this is coincided with Zenkai Trunks. Tomorrow it's all about Zenkai Trunks, pretty much. Like I don't think they want to do anything like have any distractions or anything, taken away from Legends Trunks, big moment on the screen. You feel me? Not like they're not gonna let anything, take away his shine. But as we look at the story, you guys, there's no updates on the story. There's no news or info about the story being updated, you guys. And if you guys really want to get like the gist of the whole entire video, skip to the end. I'm telling you guys, skip to the end. That's the most important part that you guys have to watch, right? So right here we're just going through the preview. Like nothing's really happening here. Like Caulifla, Kale, some of Frieza's troops and whatnot, Goon 1, Goon 2, they're just talking. And when I looked through this too as well, I didn't really see anything, talking about Shallot. So, when Shallot Super Saiyan God form coming out? If it's not coming out tomorrow whatsoever, it has to be coming out later in June. They said mid-June, but it has to be later in June because as you guys know, the story has progressed so far to get Super Saiyan God Shallot that transformation. Our boy Super Saiyan Shallot is Super Saiyan God. That's the way it works. Look at Super Saiyan, bro, his Super Saiyan 3 model has to be fire, bro. It's just fire, but the turtle little shell on his back makes him look kind of ugly. Like the hair, I ain't feeling the hair, you guys, and I ain't feeling the hair. Super Saiyan 2 was a pivotal transformation. That's when we knew that Super Saiyan, when Shallot was going to be good, bro. Super Saiyan 2, he was actually hitting. He was hitting, bro. Super Saiyan was Holy Trinity, you can remember Holy Trinity, but he was still But there was no news. There's absolutely no news on Super Saiyan God Shallot. There's nothing about the story being updated whatsoever. Not at all. Like we could go through the updates, right? Usually on maintenance notes or patch notes, whatever you guys want to call it, right? They usually want to show. They usually mention story update, right? Story updates, because if PvP is getting if PvP is under maintenance, if the shop is under maintenance, if the story is under maintenance, there's really nothing you can do besides events and co-op, right? So they didn't mention none of that, and we can't really find out that none of that actually here. Doesn't seem like they actually leave those kind of maintenance notes inside the game news itself, because usually when the update comes out, you automatically see update content, added chapter 7 ... blah blah blah. You guys can fill in the blanks, right? But none of that is in this, right? So that would mean Super Saiyan God Shallot, he's not coming out anytime soon. It's not coming out anytime soon. And I suppose tomorrow could be part 2 of this whole time celebration, right? Zenkai Trunks, getting his whole Zenkai and whatnot. PvP being reset. Tomorrow can literally be be a part 2 to this whole entire event, this whole entire anniversary. But the thing about it is that they could have released Super Saiyan God Shallot with Legends Road Trunks Zenkai plus something new in PvP, because the PvP is resetting. We just got a bunch of new characters. We have Zenkai Trunks being available, right? And, there's not going to be any really new characters coming out anytime soon, I suppose. Don't at me. I just said I suppose, right? It's a perfect time to release Super Saiyan God Shallot as well. Because if they come out with a bland PvP season once again, like after the season, Like I don't know what the Legends team is doing, right? I'm fully prepared, bro. You can usually look in these type of screens, right? You can look at the soul screens. You can look at the summon ticket screens, because usually sometimes the data files are already in the game, right? Just how like we first saw Legends Piccolo, Legends Road Piccolo was in the game, right? You could see his souls being obtainable within the soul section, right? But in this case, like, there's really nothing to actually data mine. Not until they actually come out with reveals and stuff later on their Twitter, on their Facebook page and whatnot. Like the PvP, there should be new rewards. There should really be new rewards, right? It's been a long PvP season. And new characters have been implemented. So with new characters implemented, we need a new season of PvP implemented. It's very simple, right? But Shallot is not part of those Super Saiyan God Shallot is like, supposedly he's not a part of the bunch of characters, right? Challenge Battle number 2 is coming out tomorrow as well, when its maintenance is ending. So everything related to Zenkai Trunks, Legends Road Trunks, and everything related to his whole anniversary celebration, right? It's coming out tomorrow. As you guys can see, the Super Scout Battle is ending tomorrow. We have the Broly event ending tomorrow as well. And all these are ending in 11 hours. And in 11 hours, that's when the maintenance should be ending, right? Co-op, the same thing, right? And as we go to a story, what else is leaving? Super Saiyan Broly events leaving. The Broly events leaving. There's a lot of events leaving, right? So that leaves a lot to question. With all these events leaving, with all this content for new players mainly, all this content for new players leaving, right? What could they substitute for it? What is coming in? What is coming in really is going to be Zenkai Trunks co-op. And I think they're going to expect that to last us a good 3 or a good week, because if you have a life, you're not going to really be doing co-op 200-300 times in a day. Like, it's not going to happen. Even at night, people go to work still. People have things to do. You're not going to be spamming co-op all day, right? So that's understandable. But in the shop, what is being updated within the shop, bro? What's being updated, bro? They already came out with the anniversary sales. Unless they're trying to do something else with their marketing push or whatnot to try to get more get more money, or they're going to do something behind the scenes with Zenkai Trunks and his prices. But that's not really the important thing right now. The important thing is that Super Saiyan God Giblet is actually getting Super Saiyan God as well. And if you guys don't know that too, Dragon Ball Hype on Twitter, Dragon Ball Hype, this guy is very, very solid with this information, right? This post was on the 1st of June. God Shallot will be coming to Legends in mid-June. And I clicked the link in the article, right? I clicked that link in the article, and I went on Google Docs, translated the whole thing, and this is what we pretty much got. Dragon Ball Legends is finally on the 2nd anniversary, blah, 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 blah. In addition to receiving the 2nd anniversary fragment, how much you can get free 10 consecutive gacha every day, blah, blah, blah. Google Translate is kind of trash, right? But here's the point, the gist. Finally, the protagonist Shallot awakens to the God of Super Saiyan. It will be implemented in mid-June along with the new chapter. In addition, a limited time scenario will be released to celebrate the 2nd anniversary. Let's enjoy the story of the battle to save another world, which is different from the main scenario. The details of the 2nd anniversary campaign will be released at a later date. You can experience the accelerated legend story with your own hands, right? So pretty much advertising everything. This is, we already knew Super Saiyan God Shallot was confirmed, but it's solidified evidence. This is a legit article, like legit hype right here. Like his name says, Dragon Ball Hype. He gave us an article. But mind you, he posted this tweet. This supposedly came out around June 1st, right? And it's been a good 2 weeks. I went on Google and I searched up what's the mid time of a month, right? They usually say it's the 10th and so forth, right? And the late time of a month is the 20th and so forth, right? So that means if Shallot's not coming out today, he has to be coming out next week. Next Tuesday, bro. The PvP season is usually 2 weeks long. He might be coming out next season, right? Like a boy. This dude right here. This ugly looking ass toy. Super Saiyan God Shallot will be coming, bro. Not tomorrow though. He might be coming next week. He might be coming a week after. Who knows? All we know is that Super Saiyan God Shallot, he's not coming out tomorrow. Based off the maintenance notes, he's most likely coming out next week. Based off all the news, based off common sense, mid-June, the mid of the month, based on VJUP scans and when their content usually comes out, right? I could say Super Saiyan God Shallot's coming out next week, not tomorrow, next week. Not with Legends Road Trunks, like they should have done. great. It would have been great hype for the game, but you know, the Legends team don't really care about hype. You know, actually, I don't know what I'm saying, but just be hype. Just wait for Super Saiyan God Shallot. Just wait. He's coming. He's coming.